What if the most powerful tool we had against one of nature's worst disasters was fire itself? Not water, not chemicals, not booms and skimmers. Fire. Spinning fire. A tornado made entirely of flame, roaring, rotating, and somehow cleaning. It sounds like something ripped straight out of a science fiction novel, but researchers have actually discovered that fire tornadoes could be one of the most efficient and environmentally friendly ways to deal with oil spills. Stick with us, because this one is going to change the way you think about fighting pollution. Every year, millions of gallons of oil spill into our oceans, rivers, and coastlines. From catastrophic tanker accidents to offshore rig blowouts, oil spills are one of the most devastating environmental disasters on the planet. You've probably seen the heartbreaking images: birds coated in black sludge, fish gasping at the surface, entire coastlines turned into toxic wastelands. The damage can last for decades. The Exxon Valdez spill in 1989 still has measurable effects on Alaskan wildlife today. And the Deepwater Horizon disaster in 2010 released nearly 5 million barrels of oil into the Gulf of Mexico, making it the largest marine oil spill in history. So how do we clean it up? Traditionally, the options have been limited, and honestly, pretty bad. Dispersants are chemicals sprayed onto oil slicks to break them up, but many of these chemicals are toxic to marine life. Booms and skimmers can physically contain and collect surface oil, but they're slow, expensive, and largely ineffective in rough weather. Controlled burning has been used, but standard burns are inefficient. They produce thick black smoke, leave behind residue, and release harmful pollutants into the atmosphere. For decades, scientists have been searching for a better way, and it turns out the answer might have been hiding inside a freak accident in a laboratory. In 2016, a researcher at the University of Maryland named Dr. Michael Gollner was studying fire whirls, those terrifying spinning columns of fire you sometimes see during wildfires when something unexpected happened. His team created a fire whirl over water covered in a thin layer of oil. And instead of producing the usual thick black smoke and incomplete combustion that normal burns create, this spinning fire burned the oil almost completely, nearly 100% of it, and it did so with drastically reduced soot emissions. The fire whirl was burning cleaner, faster, and more completely than anything they had seen before. So what makes a fire tornado so special? It all comes down to physics. When fire spins, it creates a vortex that dramatically increases the amount of oxygen feeding the flame. More oxygen means more complete combustion. Think of it like the difference between a candle flame and a blowtorch. The controlled, concentrated oxygen supply makes all the difference. In a fire whirl, the spinning motion pulls in air from all directions, supercharging the burn. The result is a flame that reaches higher temperatures and breaks down hydrocarbons, the molecules that make up oil, far more thoroughly than a standard fire ever could. The team found that these blue fire whirls, as they called them, named for the blue colour of the ultra-clean flame, produced virtually no black carbon, which is one of the most harmful pollutants from conventional burns. Black carbon particles are tiny. They travel far, and they contribute significantly to air pollution and climate change. Eliminating them from the equation is a massive deal. The blue fire whirl essentially converts oil into carbon dioxide and water vapour, which, while not perfect, is dramatically cleaner than the toxic soot produced by conventional burning methods. Now, scaling this technology from a lab bench to the open ocean is no small challenge. Researchers are working on ways to create controlled, stable fire whirls on water surfaces using ring-shaped burner systems that can spin the air around an oil slick in a precise, controlled way. The goal is a deployable system that emergency responders could use directly on a spill site, compact, portable, and effective even in real-world conditions. If you're someone who cares deeply about protecting our oceans and wants to stay connected to breakthroughs like this one, a great place to start is by supporting organizations and tools that track ocean health and environmental innovation. One resource we love is the Ecosia search engine. It's a browser-based search tool that plants trees with every search you make. It costs you nothing extra, and it directly funds reforestation projects around the world. Simple swaps like that add up. You can find the link in the description below. The Blue Fire Whirl is still in development, but the science is real. The results are promising, and the implications are enormous. In a world where oil spills continue to threaten our most precious ecosystems, having a clean, efficient, fire-based solution could be a game changer. Nature created the fire tornado. Scientists are learning to harness it. And if they succeed, the next time oil darkens our waters, we might just fight back with a spinning pillar of blue flame. If this blew your mind, hit that like button, subscribe for more environmental breakthroughs, and drop a comment. Would you want to see fire tornadoes used in real oil spill response? Let's talk about it.